called a paradigm, right? So, paradigm class, my first lady of my church that I was a part of that time, she brought it in. It was about how we could um, tap into ourselves consciously and change the things that was going on by being positive, changing the energy, right? So that was also part of the Bible study class. Okay, it's called Paradigm 5. But then come to find out, you know what I'm saying? We living in a paradigm, living in a matrix. You know what I'm saying? Shit's crazy, but you know, um, I proceeded to tell him that giants was real at one time and they did exist on the earth. And I grabbed my Bible. I was about to flip back to the verse. You know what I'm saying? And my son said, "No, ma, like that's not what I'm talking about. I already know what the Bible say. I want to know if it was giants for real." I was like, okay, Noonie, um, you know, uh, it's gonna take me some time, but I gotta research it, you know what I'm saying, and find what you're looking for. Anything I find, I share with you, you know what I'm saying, whether good or bad, but I see if it's appropriate enough for me to share with you. Is that okay? He said, yeah, ma, that's fine. I said, how much time do I have? He said, 3 days would suffice. I said, yeah, 3 days would suffice. So, from me searching if giants was really real and if they existed, and to find out that giants was really real, and that they existed, and that they were the children of the Nephilim, they were the descendants of these demigods, that was on the earth, So, and those are just fallen angels, you know what I'm saying, that fell to earth, that fell on this plane and made kingdoms here, you know what I'm saying? They started to have children, So, and to find out that they spirits were the giant spirits or whatever, were these demons, was these evil entities, that's around, because they soul cannot return. You know what I'm saying? They soul cannot go to the Most High, to heaven. They stuck under the barrier. They are in the celestial. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying all that to say this. When I started to search for my son, the Most High used my son to get my attention on what was going on. And the more I searched, because he wanted to know more and more. He wanted to know, okay, what was next after that? What happened? Okay, is that why the flood happened? Okay, is they still around? Okay, so then I was in my room one day and I was like, heard my voice, heard myself in my head, like, what's the real name of Jesus Christ? You know what I'm saying? And I'm laughing, like, giggling like what? Like, I know the name of Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? It's Jesus Christ. I'm saying it to myself. Heard myself again, so I'm like, nigga, Google it. You know what I'm saying? I'm laughing because I'm like, Google it, because my little brother Googles everything. You can tell him something, he gonna Google it right there. Like, my nigga Googles everything. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, Google it. You know what I'm saying? I Googled it. It blew me away, because it said the real name of Jesus was Yahshua, right? And this Joshua, was black, and that threw me, because I'm like, well, then if this Christ was black, then ain't no way the Jews that's in quote unquote Israel right now, ain't no way that they can be the people, you know what I'm saying? Because if this dude was black, yes, I'm saying black, okay? Because this was at this time where, before I got into definitions and found out what black really was, you know what I'm saying? This was before then. This is a journey. This just didn't happen overnight. The Most High didn't reveal all of this to me overnight. I didn't just get up one day and just start making videos. This was a process. This was a journey, you know. And I'm grateful for the journey because it has taught me a lot. Because I had to relearn a lot of things, especially when I found out about Christianity and about St. Creednism and about Saturnalia, you know, about how the Catholic Church, the quote-unquote Mother Church, sent out these inquisitions that colonized us and that we were found here. You know, all of this was a process. All of this just didn't come overnight. And the more and more that the Most High revealed to me, the more angry that I got. You know, I went through all the emotions, you know. And I'm grateful for that, you know, because I can stand here before you and let you know that the weight of our inheritance is not light. Because if you look around, look yourself in the mirror, look at your family, look at your family history, you know. How long have we let our oppressors, the same people who say that they put us in slavery and that they got us from Africa, you know, quote unquote Africa, they got us from Africa, West Africa, whatever, and brought us over here and distributed us all over the world, you know. What you say about that? Because when you in a church, you find out that the devil flips stuff. But what they don't tell you is that after that nigga flip it, he twist it. You might see that right, but you ain't looking for that left. And that nigga about to give it to you raw and nasty. And nigga don't care. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he been doing. You know, so I had to get past my anger, you know, and realize at the end of the day, you know, what the Most High had done to us and had allowed and had things that was allowed, that was done to us because our forefathers forsook him. Our forefathers didn't appreciate Hawaii. They didn't truly understand. I won't say all of them, because when you read our books, they tell you that our people kept breaking off from the wickedness. So when they say Israel was just a people roaming around in sand, you know what I'm saying, in the desert, that is not true. Yes, we did that, but we also had a kingdom. And where your 10 toes, where you are planted at right now, whether standing, sitting, or walking, is the land of your inheritance. You were not taken from anywhere but from your own land and mixed up all around and shipped out. The nigga flipped it and twisted. He flipped it and then he twisted. They don't tell you about the twist in church. You know. Wow. I just want y'all to know, family, that that if Hawaii didn't love his children, if Hawaii did not love Israel, then he would have kept us asleep. Because we have been in a deep, depressing state. We have lost all self-confidence in ourselves. We have lost all self-confidence in our Creator. My mother told me that before I started to date, she said you're gonna go through things, but you cannot always blame a person for what they do to you. I mean, you can, that's cool, but you have to take accountability, because a person is gonna try you to see if you're gonna let them get away with it, or if you're gonna stand your ground and know it's a no-go, and let them know it's a no-go. But see, if you don't do that, and if you don't stand your ground, and when they test you, then they gonna know that they can get away with anything because you are allowing it. Okay? Nothing can happen to you if you do not allow it. And how long have we been allowing this to go on? How long? When is it gonna be enough? What is it gonna take for you to stand up and pick up the weight that was meant for only for you to carry? What else do you have to see, hear, read about? Oh, you gotta see some more booty twerking, which you gotta sell some more drugs. Let me tell you, those are snares that was set for our people. And we fall into it. We fall for the okie doke every time. Why? We fall for the okie doke every time. When you gonna wise up? When you gonna rise up? Because the Most High said when Moses and Israel left Egypt, they left with an army. Where the army come from? My warriors has become desolate. Y'all are waiting for something to move you. When the Most High is sending his frequency, and that ain't moved you, what you physically have to feel the ground beneath you shake, move, and crumble before you ready, that's what it's gonna take. My nigga, you playing. And that's why he say 2/3 of us is on the perish. Because we got that, well, let me see how it work for you, my nigga, and then if it's